Harris is guarding Oglesby. Here's Booker. Boy, Booker had a step on Dunn, and there was nothing Court could do. Booker now with 15 points. Sanders. This the largest lead of the game for Clemson. There's Booker knocking it away. Stitt. Get all the way, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
Trevor Booker has done a nice job staying right around the basket. He's had a couple of plays like this. The defense goes and covers somebody else, and he steps right into the open spot. That's how you can score a lot of points as a big guy. You find the open spot and wait for the ball.
Well, Dan, you talked about it before our game began that you felt it was important for Trevor Booker to get the ball in the paint. He's done that.
A lot of it has to do with whether or not Trevor Booker stays down in the paint. A lot of times he tends to wander around out on the perimeter, and he can score from out on the perimeter. He can drive the ball to the basket, but I think he's much more effective down inside. He has certainly shown that today. He's just worn him out in there.
Montez Stitt trying to hit his second free throw, and does. Gets a lot of iron.
Boy, suddenly now Boston College in desperate need of a basket.
This is an 8-point game. It's the largest lead by either team. And a foul on the Clemson Tigers. It's going to be on DeMontez Stitt. That'll be his 3rd foul.
Really trying hard to pressure, and I think Stitt saw Harris starting to stumble out of bounds, tried to increase the pressure and got a foul for his efforts.
There's Biko Paris. Interesting story, of course, about Biko Paris. It's been told he from New Orleans, but had to play his final couple of years of high school basketball in Houston because of being displaced by Hurricane Katrina, but has come here to Boston and certainly found a home with this Eagle basketball team.
Clemson has done a much better job on the boards here in the last few minutes. Boston College getting a lot of their offense on second chance points, and that particular avenue of scoring has been cut off lately.
Here's Stitt. Boston College still out rebounding 31-25. Rivers spins in the paint. There's Trevor Booker. Boy, that's what he does best. Get the garbage and put it back in.
Boy, Sykes really fell hard. I think Oglesby picked up. Sykes going after Trapani. Excuse me, that was Roach in there that tried to take the ball away from Sykes. Sykes went down hard. Seems to be all right, though.
And Richardson will go to the free throw line. He had 2 free throws in the first half, his only points.
The free throws obviously are going to be extremely important, particularly for Boston College, as they're trying to come back in the game now.
Boston College is a team 12 for 18 from the line. Reggie Jackson, as you saw, is perfect until now. 9th rebound of the game for Trevor Booker, who is flirting with another double-double here tonight. He's got 7 double-doubles on the season. Stitt, nowhere to go, so he shoots it. Might as well have been to Casey Rivers.
What you've seen in the second half, particularly in the last 5 or 6 minutes, is that Clemson has played much better in the half-court offense because they're getting great production from Booker, Oglesby, and now Casey Rivers.
Booker just flew right over him. Shot is blocked, and there's another rebound by Booker. He's now got 10 rebounds to go along with his 17 points. What a game he has played, junior.
Rivers blocked the shot and was over there in the corner, Mike, jumping up and down, asking for the ball, but they missed him.
And If you got to play Gary, thing is there's another Booker on the way next year who Oliver Purnell says can be better than Trevor. 5 on the shot clock. Oglesby, great fake to get Jackson off his feet. Good defense. Here comes Reggie Jackson. Has it stripped away by Oglesby. It'll belong to Boston College, out of bounds, as the Eagles now find themselves down double digits. Clemson out on top 7. Take a look at our game summary here. On top by 10. Dan, look at their shooting here in the second half.
Clemson has also done a great job, Mike. They haven't turned the ball over in the second half. You can see now those points off turnovers starting to add up for the Clemson Tigers. And Trevor Booker, what a second half he's had.
I'll say Booker with a double-double, 17-point rebounds, taking a break right now. His 8th double-double of the season. There's Terrence Oglesby, who's got 16 points and 5 three-pointers. And a big bucket by Tyrese Rice. He's a guy, Dan, I think BC needs to get going here.
Mike, I agree with you. He's a guy who can score from three-point range or taking the ball to the basket. He's as good as anybody in the league at that tough floater.
Stitt in the lane. And Josh Southern, who's been in foul trouble much of the night, down with a rebound. That time Rice is fouled. Foul's going to be on Smith, his 3rd. And 2 shots coming for Tyrese Rice. An excellent free throw shooter. 90% from the line in league play.
Right that ball to the basket, Mike. He's only got 9 points in the game.
Well, he's been in double figures every ACC game this year. Trying to get there now with a couple of free throws. He is one of 6 ACC players averaging over 20 points a game in league play, and that's saying something in this league.
It sure is, and it also says something for the Clemson defense tonight that they have held him to now 10 points. But Rice is the kind of a guy you can hold him, you know, in check for 15 minutes of the game. In the last 5 minutes, he can light you up. So the Clemson Tigers know they have to continue to pay attention to this guy.
Senior out of Richmond, Virginia. Had a great career here. He's got 11 points. Trying to bring his team back. Now down 6. Good crowd here at the Conte Forum. They're starting to get into it.
Still plenty of time left. You don't have to go try to force turnovers. Just play good, solid defense and rebound the ball. However, Clemson's done a great job on the offensive boards here in the last 5 minutes.
Oglesby, catch and shoot. Not that time, but Sykes, the offensive rebound. Sykes has been really tough on the boards, as well as Booker. Foul's going to be on Southern. Mike, that's going to be his 4th.
Mike, that's exactly what we were just talking about. A really good job on the defensive end by Boston College. Al Skinner's guys right up until the point where they had to get the rebound, and they couldn't do it.
You look at Sykes, 7 rebounds. Dan, 5 of them have been on the offensive glass.
That has been a real problem over the last 6 minutes for Boston College. Clemson has begun to assert itself on the offensive boards.
Sykes, who was 0 for 1, only a 56% free throw shooter, hits that one. Sykes also got 5 blocks here in this game tonight.
That's not a bad night's work.
I would say not.
Now Clemson, a little bit different kind of pressure.
And Potter's going to be whistled for the floor. That shot will not count. The foul's going to be on Potter, his 1st, and it's going to send Tyrese Rice back to the free throw line.
Well, that's an interesting matchup. David Potter at 6'6" going against Tyrese Rice, who's only about 6'1", And if Potter can keep